So you have to allocate more resource to that process. There's also a cost in the planning process if you're submitting for planning application for a project. There are a lot of regulations. There are a lot of things that we need to overcome, and therefore that requires, for example, our environmental modeling for noise, odor assessments, air quality assessments. We need to do all of this. This requires consultants, planning consultants. All of these people need to be involved, structural engineers, architects, sometimes. All of these people are employed through this process where we're not actually building anything. We're just getting ready to build something. So as you're going through the process, so the costs start to ramp up. And when we're moving into pre-construction, we're engaging with contractors and they will want some money for what we call their front-end engineering design. We'll have more detailed engineering studies. Process safety studies will need to happen, due diligence, lawyers' costs. All of these costs will mount up the closer you get to the ready to build stage. So you see a lot of these things as a project ramps up. You could be looking at nearly £500,000 of expenditure before you get to ready to build stage on a project. It could be more, it could be less, depending upon the type of project. We kind of look in those sorts of figures. But that doesn't include some of the other costs that the clients may expend on top of that. This is just for some of these consultants working through these processes. And I think when we look at the key things that are the challenges for any project, it's planning risks, dealing with planning regulations, seeking any amendments to planning is a very long-winded process. That isn't to say that we should be able to run roughshod over local authorities, but we're looking at critical infrastructure. We should be looking at how local planning authorities can support as opposed to almost stop us from building anything that we need to do. We need some level of support. We also see that with grid, the local grid, the gas grid connections, electrical grid, network supplies. Support is crucial from those organizations. Not always there. It takes time. It takes a lot of money to get through what they're asking us to do, the hurdles we need to jump through. And then the other critical part is the investment. It's not easy to get investment. It's a process to go through. It's hard to go through investment processes, but it's a challenge that we have to go through, and we have to justify everything, which is why, again, pre-construction, you're getting more detail, more information to make people feel more comfortable with the major investment in the build-out phase of a project. So there's two things. It's a double-edged sword, really, because you've got to get the information to demonstrate that and you're managing your build-out process, that you're managing your project well. But of course, it opens you up for more questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.